Welcome to this video on the safety of small, quantized large language models. We'll explore a safety problem that arises when shrinking models for devices like phones and a practical fix. LLMs are increasingly running on device for efficiency. Post-training quantization makes this possible by storing model weights at fewer bits. While accuracy remains stable, we must ask, does the model's safety behavior remain intact? Our research indicates a gap in current studies. Most quantization papers focus on performance, with few systematically testing safety, particularly on small edge-sized models. Furthermore, no existing method dynamically adjusts precision based on prompt risk. We address this with 3 questions. Can a per-prompt precision cascade recover lost safety? Can a light-risk gate identify fragile prompts? And what is the cost of this approach on realistic traffic? Our approach consists of 2 experiments. First, a diagnosis to measure the impact of quantization on safety versus utility. Second, a defense, implementing a lightweight router to recover any safety losses. We test 3 common precision levels, FP16 as our baseline, INT8, and 4-bit normal float. The core trade-off is clear. As we reduce bit width to save memory, we introduce more rounding noise into the weights. In our diagnosis phase, we use a 1.5 billion parameter QN model. We evaluate it against 3 benchmarks: AdvBench for blatant attacks, HarmBench for broad harms, and XS test to measure potential over-refusal. We identify a refusal when model output matches a standard regex pattern. While this method is simple, applying the same ruler across all precisions ensures our results regarding the relative drop in safety remain robust. The results show that while utility is largely unaffected, 4-bit quantization causes a significant drop in broad safety. Surprisingly, INT8 actually outperformed the FP16 baseline in our tests. Why does safety suffer while accuracy persists? Refusal is a thin behavioral layer rather than core knowledge. Subtle prompts reside near the decision boundary, where even slight noise from quantization can cause the model to fail. The safety loss is sparse, affecting only a minority of prompts. This means we don't need full precision for every request. We propose a per-prompt approach instead of per weight. Our architecture is simple. Prompts are first processed at 4-bit. If the model complies, our risk gate assesses the request. If high risk is detected, we rerun the request at 8-bit precision. The risk gate is a lightweight logistic regression model using TF-IDF features. It is efficient, running on the CPU in milliseconds, and is trained to accurately predict whether a prompt is likely to trigger a harmful response. Our dataset consists of 550 prompts. We've defined a fragile label for those specific prompts, where 4-bit quantization fails but 8-bit would succeed. These are primarily low-severity, generic prompts. To evaluate, we compare our learned cascade against 2 benchmarks, a basic keyword filter and an oracle gate. This validation proves that our approach effectively bridges the safety gap without unnecessary computational overhead. This table shows how our cascade recovers the safety gap. Static 4-bit sits at 0.765, while the learned cascade reaches 0.930, a level of safety comparable to 8-bit, but at just over 4 bits on average. H1 is supported. We recover the gap efficiently. Our gates classification performance is excellent, with a near-perfect ROCAUC. While these scores are impressive, we note that they serve as an upper bound, as our current benign test set is relatively small. While our initial experiments used a high volume of adversarial prompts, real-world traffic is benign-heavy. On this realistic traffic, the average cost drops to approximately 4.3 bits, giving you 8-bit safety at near 4-bit memory costs. Why does this work? 4-bit quantization introduces noise that tips subtle prompts over the boundary. The learned cascade effectively catches these soft, shared cues that keyword-based filters miss entirely. Our work builds on existing research into how compression affects model safety. While others have diagnosed the problem, our primary contribution is the prompt-level safety-driven defense, which currently has no direct comparable. We are transparent about our limitations. The benign test set is small, latency is modeled rather than measured, and these findings are specific to the QN 1.5B model and the bits and bytes library. In summary, we've diagnosed the safety compression trade-off and provided a robust, reproducible benchmark. Moving forward, we aim to expand to harder benign sets and test across different model families like Llama and Gemma. To wrap up, do not judge compressed models by accuracy alone. Safety deserves a dedicated budget, and our adaptive router provides an efficient way to pay it. Thank you for watching. For those interested in technical details, we have addressed anticipated questions regarding our methodology, cost accounting, and statistical rigor in the supporting documentation.